This is a country where getting a visa is nearly impossible for most people, but Guyanese citizens can enter completely visa-free. Here, people pay over $5,000 just to get residency, but Guyanese can stay here without paying a single dollar. In this country, education is so expensive most people can't afford it, but for Guyanese, it can be completely free. So today, we're revealing 7 European countries that welcome Guyanese visa-free in 2026. And number 3 will honestly shock you. Number 7, Serbia. Now, Serbia might not be the first country that comes to mind when you think Europe, but that's exactly why it's on this list. This is a hidden gem, and smart travelers are already catching on. Serbia is a country in Southeast Europe, nestled between Hungary, Romania, and Croatia. It has mountains, rivers, medieval castles, and a capital city, Belgrade, that is absolutely electric at night. The food is incredible, the people are warm, and the cost of living, one of the lowest in all of Europe. We're talking about renting a nice apartment in the city for under $400 a month, eating out at a good restaurant for $5 or $6, and getting around cheaply on public transport. Now, here's the part that matters for you. As a Guyanese passport holder, you can enter Serbia completely visa-free. No application, no fees, no stress. You can stay for up to 30 days, and if you want more time, there are simple ways to extend your stay legally. But here's the surprising part nobody talks about. Serbia is not in the European Union. That means it plays by its own rules, and because of that, it's actually easier to live and work there long-term compared to many EU countries. The country has been growing rapidly. There's a booming tech scene, tons of startups, and foreigners are setting up businesses there every single day. If you're an entrepreneur, a remote worker, or just someone who wants to experience Europe without burning through their savings, Serbia is calling your name. And the nightlife in Belgrade, honestly, it rivals anywhere in the world. This city does not sleep. But as exciting as Serbia is, the next country on our list has something Serbia doesn't. And that's a coastline that will take your breath away. Number 6, Montenegro. If Serbia is a hidden gem, Montenegro is a hidden masterpiece. This tiny country sits right on the Adriatic Sea, bordered by Croatia, Bosnia, Serbia, and Albania. And when you see photos of it for the first time, you'll honestly think they've been edited. Crystal blue water, mountains that drop straight into the sea, medieval old towns with cobblestone streets, luxury yachts parked next to fishing boats in the same bay. Montenegro is one of the most beautiful countries in Europe, full stop, and Guyanese citizens can enter Montenegro completely visa-free. You get up to 90 days, that's 3 full months, to explore, relax, and decide if this could be somewhere you want to stay longer. Now, here's the unique benefit. Montenegro is on a fast track to join the European Union. That means right now, in 2026, you can get in, set up, and establish yourself before the rules change. People who move there now could benefit enormously in the years ahead. Real estate investors are already flooding in, digital nomads have discovered it, and tourism is booming, which means jobs and business opportunities are growing fast. The Bay of Kotor alone is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. You can hike above the clouds in the morning and swim in the sea by afternoon. This is the kind of place people visit for a week and end up staying for a year. But if Montenegro surprised you, just wait, because the next country has something neither of these two can offer, and that's access to the wider European experience at a completely different level. Number 5, Albania. Okay, I know what you might be thinking. Albania? Yes, Albania. And if you haven't been paying attention to what's happening there, you need to start. Because Albania is quietly becoming one of the hottest destinations in Europe right now. Located on the Adriatic and Ionian Seas, Albania has over 400 kilometers of coastline. Beaches that look like the Caribbean, white sand, turquoise water, but with a fraction of the tourists you'd find in Greece or Italy. The Albanian Riviera is something out of a travel magazine, and most people still don't know it exists. The food scene is rich and delicious, heavily influenced by Mediterranean flavors. The locals are some of the most hospitable people you'll ever meet, and the cost of living is incredibly affordable, even by Balkan standards. As a Guyanese passport holder, you can enter Albania visa-free. Up to 90 days, no visa, no application, no drama. Here's the unique benefit though. Albania has a flat 15% tax rate on income, one of the lowest in the entire continent.
If you're a business owner or freelancer thinking about where to base yourself in Europe, that number should make your ears perk up. The country is also rapidly developing its infrastructure, tourism sector, and tech industry. Getting in early here, as a resident, investor, or entrepreneur, could be a very smart move. In Tirana, the capital, it's vibrant, colorful, and full of energy. It doesn't feel like the Albania of 20 years ago. It feels like a city on the rise.
The best time to move somewhere is before everyone else does. Albania is at that moment right now. But here's the thing, the top 4 countries on this list go even further, because we're about to leave the Balkans and step into Western Europe. And number 4 is a country with a name that carries serious weight. Number 4, Portugal. Portugal, the land of explorers. And in 2026, it's still one of the most welcoming countries in all of Europe. Situated on the southwestern tip of Europe, Portugal has Atlantic Ocean beaches, rolling green countryside, dramatic cliff tops, and a capital city, Lisbon, that somehow manages to feel both ancient and completely modern at the same time. People from all over the world are moving to Portugal, and for good reason. The quality of life is exceptional. The climate is warm. Even in winter, temperatures rarely drop too low. The food is world-class. Fresh seafood, pastries, wine, and all of it at prices that would shock you compared to other Western European countries. Lisbon and Porto are genuinely 2 of the most livable cities in Europe, and the country consistently ranks as one of the safest in the world. Now, here's where it gets interesting for Guyanese travelers. As a Guyanese passport holder, you can enter Portugal visa-free for up to 90 days. Portugal is part of the Schengen zone, which means that single 90-day allowance covers not just Portugal, but the entire Schengen area. That's 27 countries with 1 entry. Think about what that means. You land in Lisbon, and suddenly France, Spain, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, all within reach. No extra visas, no border stress. But here's the unique benefit that really stands out. Portugal has one of the most accessible residency programs in Europe, and once you're there, you can begin exploring legal pathways to make your stay permanent. The country actively wants people to come and has built programs around that goal. It's warm, welcoming, affordable by Western European standards, and it's your gateway to an entire continent. But if Portugal is the gateway, number 3 is the destination that nobody expects. And this one genuinely surprised even us when we were researching. Number 3, Germany. Yes, Germany. Germany, one of the most powerful economies on the planet, and Guyanese citizens can enter completely visa-free. Let that sink in for a second. We're talking about the country with the 4th largest economy in the world. A country where the average salary is over $50,000 a year. A country that is home to some of the most respected universities on the planet. A country with a world-class healthcare system, exceptional infrastructure, and a standard of living that people in dozens of countries spend years trying to access. And yet, you, as a Guyanese passport holder, can simply arrive. Germany is part of the Schengen zone, so your visa-free access gives you the same continent-wide freedom we talked about with Portugal, 90 days across 27 countries. But here is the benefit that will genuinely change how you see this opportunity. Germany offers free university education. Not cheap, free. Public universities in Germany charge little to no tuition fees, even for international students. If you can gain admission and meet the language or program requirements, you can pursue a world-class degree without paying the kind of tuition fees that would leave you in debt for decades. Engineering, medicine, business, technology, Germany's universities rank among the best in the world. and the country has a strong job market waiting for graduates. Think about what this means practically. You visit visa-free, you explore, you research programs, you apply. And if everything goes to plan, you could be studying in Europe for next to nothing. Germany is also one of the most multicultural countries in Europe today. There are communities from all over the Caribbean and South America already established there. You would not be starting from zero. The winters are cold, we'll be honest about that. But the opportunities, those are as warm as it gets. Now, if Germany shocked you, good, because it should. But the top 2 countries on this list have something that even Germany doesn't offer. And number 2 is a country that combines culture, beauty, opportunity, and a lifestyle that most people only dream about. Number 2, the Netherlands. Welcome to the Netherlands, or as most people know it, Holland. This is a country that simply works. Everything is efficient, clean, and well organized. The train system connects every corner of the country. The roads are lined with cycling paths, the cities are full of canals, historic architecture, and world-class museums. Amsterdam is one of the most iconic cities on Earth, but the Netherlands is so much more than Amsterdam. Utrecht, Rotterdam, The Hague, each one a city worth exploring on its own. The Dutch are known for being direct, open-minded, and internationally oriented. English is widely spoken, arguably better than almost anywhere else in Europe, so language is rarely a barrier. As a Guyanese citizen, you can enter the Netherlands visa-free for up to 90 days as part of the Schengen zone. Same freedom, same continent-wide access. But here's the unique benefit that makes the Netherlands stand apart. The Netherlands is one of the leading hubs for international business in all of Europe. Major global companies, from tech giants to financial firms, have their European headquarters in the Netherlands. That means job opportunities, networking, and career growth at a level that very few countries can match. And for entrepreneurs, the Dutch government has a startup visa and a range of programs specifically designed to attract international talent. If you have a business idea, a skill set, or a product, the Netherlands is one of the best places in Europe to build it. The quality of life consistently ranks among the highest in the world. People are happy here. And happiness in a country where things actually work is not something to take for granted. The Netherlands represents a version of European life that is genuinely attainable, and visa-free access is your first step through the door. But even with everything the Netherlands offers, we saved the best for last. Because number 1 is not just a country, it's a decision, it's a lifestyle, and for many Guyanese people, it could be the beginning of an entirely different life. Number 1, the United Kingdom. Here we are, number 1, the United Kingdom. London, one of the greatest cities in the history of civilization. A place where finance, fashion, art, music, culture, and ambition all collide in one extraordinary city. A city where every language on earth is spoken, where Guyanese food, music, and community are not just present, they are deeply woven into the city's identity. But we're not just talking about London. The UK is Edinburgh's stunning skyline, the rolling hills of the English countryside, the warmth of Manchester, the creativity of Bristol, the history of Oxford and Cambridge. This is a country that shaped the modern world and is still very much at the center of it. Now, here's the critical thing you need to know. Guyanese citizens can enter the United Kingdom visa-free. You do not need to apply for a visa in advance for visits. You can arrive, enter, and begin experiencing one of the most powerful countries on the planet. But here is what makes the UK number 1 on this list, and it goes beyond just visa-free access. The United Kingdom has one of the largest Guyanese diaspora communities in the world. There are established communities across London, in Brixton, in Hackney, and communities across the city where Guyanese culture is celebrated, not hidden. That means when you arrive, you are not a stranger. You have culture, community, familiarity, and connection waiting for you. The The UK also has multiple legal pathways for people who want to stay long-term: work visas, student visas, skilled worker routes, and family pathways. And because you already speak English fluently, you start with an enormous advantage that millions of other immigrants simply don't have. The job market is massive. Opportunities exist in healthcare, construction, hospitality, finance, tech, and dozens of other industries that are actively hiring international workers. And for students, UK universities are among the most respected in the world. A degree from a British institution carries weight everywhere on the planet.
Yes, the cost of living in London is high, we won't pretend otherwise, but the earning potential matches it. And with smart planning, people build extraordinary lives there every single year. This is why the UK sits at number 1, not just because of what it offers, but because of what it represents for Guyanese people specifically: a familiar language, an existing community, a world-class city, and a door that is open to you. So there you have it, 7 European countries, 7 open doors.
All visa-free for Guyanese passport holders in 2026. From the hidden beauty of Serbia and Montenegro, to the rising opportunity of Albania, to the Western European gateways of Portugal and Germany, to the world-class lifestyle of the Netherlands, and the top spot, the United Kingdom, where community, opportunity, and culture all come together. These aren't just travel destinations, these are options. Real, legal, attainable options for a better life, or even just an incredible adventure.
The world is bigger than you think, and your passport, your Guyanese passport, opens more doors than most people realize. Now it's your turn. Which country surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments below. I want to know. If this video helped you, hit that like button. It genuinely helps more Guyanese people find this information. And if you want to see more videos about travel, opportunities, and how to make the most of your passport, subscribe and turn on notifications.
We're just getting started. I'll see you in the next one.